Hey guys, Iceman here, and I decided to go back to Diablo 3 for just a minute, okay? I kind of wanted to get a feel for it after it's been so frickin' long. I was probably on it earlier this year or some, I think, like in January or some shit like that. But from that point on, I just started playing Diablo 3. After I came to find that there were actually people playing it still. And that was awesome. Or Diablo 2, you know what I mean? Because Diablo 2 is a damn cool game, and I put a hell of a lot of time in that back in the day when I was a little platypus. But yeah, I really wanted to try out the Monk again. So here she is, man. Look at her wielding that big, fat, thick sword. Look at that thick sword. And she ain't thick, right? She's not that thick. And that's a good thing, right? Come on, do you guys really like the thick, bleh, or do you like just a little thick, you know? Just a lowercase c thick. Yeah, just very, very ever so slightly thick. And that's kind of what she is. Yeah, check her out, man. She has this big old sword that she can barely wield. And I just actually found this crown, man, this unique crown. So, yeah, the mechanics are a hell of a lot different in Diablo 3. And I know a lot of people bitch about how everything's basically based on your weapon DPS, which I agree, that really sucks, man. Because the weapon DPS pretty much takes the place of everything, and you don't even swing your damn weapon, you know what I mean? Like when you're the wizard, you just need a really high damage weapon, and all of a sudden your spells do all sorts of damage. And it takes some away from customization. Because it's no longer reliant on your skills and your strategy and leveling up your skills. But instead of that, you just have all the skills accessible all the time. And you can only use like 6 at a time or something. Which there can be something to be had in this, I think. Because Diablo 2, it sucks how you have to hotkey shit. And I do like this little like belt of skills that you get. Like imagine if Diablo 2 had some shit like that, man. If you were the barbarian, you could just have your battle orders on 4. You know what I mean? And your shout on 5. That would be really handy. And the sorceress, if you could have your teleport on 2, you know, shit like that, man. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, what's kind of weird about this game is how everything's based on your weapon DPS. But I mean, I played a ton of this, man. And up until even relatively recently, as I've mentioned. In fact, when the Necromancer came out, I decided to join up on, again, and I actually played through a lot of the game with the Necromancer. I never got too serious into the Greater Rifts, though. I've probably done, like, level 60 Greater Rifts, you know, maybe something to that extent. But I don't think I really partook in them too much more beyond that. But the nice thing is that with melee characters and stuff, it's kind of balanced in terms of AoE damage. Because as you can see here, this is a really low Monk. And she's doing quite a bit of area damage, man. She has this kick. But I'll show you the gear that I have. Some piece of shit sword. And she's level 13 right now. I don't even have shoulders, ring, or amulet. And it's on normal. So you can definitely bump up the difficulty and it's going to be more of a bitch. And I actually have Leoric's crown. So, some nice gold pickup. But as you can see, yeah, the survivability is pretty damn... It's like not a problem on normal right now. If you're just kind of grabbing the shit that falls and being relatively alert, you know, it's not much of an issue. But you could pump it up, man, to like hard difficulty or expert, and it actually is, you know, a hell of a lot more challenging. To where you got to be a bit more strategic and shit like that. But I mean, I'm thinking about live streaming some of this stuff. So if I want to play more Diablo 3, you know, because I'm just getting familiar with it right now. Now I am going to do a hell of a lot more Diablo 2 videos. In fact, my next video will probably be a Diablo 2 video. And at this point, probably 90% of my videos are going to be Diablo 2 videos still. I just thought, hey, maybe I should try some Diablo 3 and just see how the community reacts to it, you know. It is nice how you get these updated graphics and you get a nice widescreen on here. Of course, the art direction is far different from what we're used to with Diablo 2. And what I also don't like about this game, man, is how shit is so exaggerated. As you can see, we're just, like, the physics and shit are extremely exaggerated. Like, sometimes if a character with knockback hits you, or a champion, or an elite, your character will just go flying, like, 20 yards away, man. And then she'll just instantly recover and head back into the battle. But just shit like that. And when you kill stuff, just how it's like they're on the moon or something. Or like there's anti-gravity going on here. Well, they'll just float out of the screen. Just exaggerated shit like that, along with the gear. Like this stuff right here isn't too exaggerated. But like when you get the barbarian stuff, when they start having these huge axes and huge pieces of armor hanging off them, it just looks kind of cheesy. You know, but enough about the bitchin', because there is some positive stuff about it. And so far it's been kind of fun messing with it for just a minute. So yeah, I might live stream some of this stuff, but what do you guys think about that? And check it out. It's kind of exciting starting anew like this, because I have all these skills now that I can screw around with. Crippling wave. Yeah, like I barely even remember what any of this shit does. Let's see what this is. That's a new... Oh yeah, that's cold damage, I think. Oh yeah, it's cold damage. And let's see here, the Breath of Heaven. Ooh, oh, this one's awesome. Sears enemies for 5. Yeah, I like that one. I think I used that one back in the day, man. Cyclone Strike. Oh, I have that now, and that's a vacuum effect. Yeah, a lot of the characters have like these vacuum effects, you know, where you can suck all the enemies towards you. And check it out, this character even has this dash. See, like they really balanced out the mobility in this game. Like in Diablo 2, you know, if you're a sorceress, you can teleport like crazy, but no one else can until they get Enigma. So everyone else is kind of screwed when it comes to the mobility, if you want to make that comparison. But in this case, see, the Monk has this ability where you can dash, and it charges up, so you can do 2 in a row, and that has this little timer down here. But, and I recall there being like an extension of this where you can dash like 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And yeah, look at the damage. She just dashes through shit and just destroys everything in its path. And here's the Cyclone skill. Yeah, just the AoE was paid close attention to in this game because, well, like I said in Diablo 2, a lot of times the physical characters suffered from AoE variants, you know what I mean? Like the Sorceress had a Frozen Orb and Blizzard, and the Javazan has Lightning Fury. So those are awesome AoE skills. But then the Paladin, if you want to be like a Zealer or something, or a Smiter, just AoE is such a bitch, man. And the same applies to some other builds. But, yeah, it might be kind of interesting to play this game a little bit. So I might stream some of it if you guys want me to stream some of this. Or I might, yeah, watch this. I'll jump down here and beat the shit out of stuff. Yeah, the Cyclone attack is awesome. So it just sucks them all towards you. Oh, in fact, you can Cyclone them and then do your special kick. Boom, and beat the shit out of them, man. Yeah, and I kind of like the Monk. I mean, I like their abilities, and the chick Monk is kind of attractive and stuff, too. You know what I mean? But, they have some nice abilities, and I like it how they're pretty damn durable as well. Well, they can take a lot of shit, man. And they just kind of go right up into the fray of things, man, and just battle it out. But like this damn video if you will. And let me know your thoughts. If you want to see me make some more Diablo 3 stuff, I might play with this game a little bit more. And like I said, if you guys want me to stream it live, I'll do that as well. But like the video and become a patron if you would like. I appreciate my patrons. Link is in the description below if you want to help support the channel. So appreciate it. And get me to 1,000 subs, you know? Really need to get to 1,000 subs, man, so that I can hopefully make some monies. So do what you can to get me to 1,000 subs. I'd really appreciate it. Spread the word. Yeah. Peace be with you.